Hi, I'm Dr. Lori Barr, and we are in my closet. And I am shooting this video so you can see how easy it is to batch create content that you can use for both video and audio. Now, obviously, if I wanted to create a power video, I wouldn't be in my closet. The purpose of this video is to show you how to easily create audio using a sound room you probably already have. A small walk-in closet, a couple of extra towels or blankets to absorb extra sound. Your clothes work perfectly to absorb sound. All we've done is hang up some rope along the top edge with some file clips. And the file clips hold my script for my show that I'm recording today. So let's get started here. I'm using an iPhone smartphone 6 and an iRig lav mic. You can hook two of these together for a double interview. We're not doing that in the closet this morning. For my audio, I'm going to show you that I use voice memos, the audio that's simply here on the iPhone, and we're going to start. People come to my house for one reason and one reason only, to get one last miracle. For the next 3 years of your residency, I am your mama, and this emergency room is my house. That's what Luis Guzman tells the new emergency medicine residents as they start their training on the TV medical drama Code Black. The term Code Black is an alert that sounds when an emergency room overflows with patients, and they literally tell ambulances, don't stop here. Think of an oversold situation at a very busy airport where you get to pay Think of an oversold situation at a very busy airport where you get to pay the big bucks for the pleasure of waiting around in pain. My first Code Black, it was when my father was shot 3 times and taken to Charity Hospital in New Orleans. You know, he laid on a gurney for 12 hours without being seen. They were so busy. Happily, he survived that Code Black too. Today's episode is designed to help you. Up to this point in my life, I have traded 3,011 nights of my life on call serving patients facing emergencies. That's 8.25 years of my life on call. Over the years of my academic and private practice of diagnostic radiology, I have mentored thousands of students, doctors, and other health professionals. What I've noticed, and what was confirmed the last time I spoke at Harvard Medical School, is that many doctors, both young and old, will literally work themselves to death for another exciting fix of saving lives, rather than deal with the mess that they make of their own lives, relationships, and careers. You know, I think it all starts with the addictive adrenaline cycle. That's why I have dedicated my time to mentoring physicians, young and old, in how to have your practice serve you in your life's mission and vision, rather than being a slave to your career. Before you face your own Code Black and run the risk of turning into an adrenaline junkie, take a ride with me on the roller coaster of call and learn how to optimize each phase of the roller coaster ride. Phase 1, perspire. Phase 2, fire. And Phase 3, wired. The night I took my first call as a diagnostic radiology resident in Galveston, Texas, it happened. Beep, 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 beep. My pager went off at about 11:30 p.m. It's the radiographer. A man was a victim of a motor vehicle accident and came into the ER with neck pain. My role was to read those cervical spine x-rays and tell if his neck was broken. As I begin my systematic approach of looking at the x-rays and formulating my interpretation, Phase 1 of the roller coaster ride of call hits me. I begin to perspire. Just like when you ride a real roller coaster up the monster hill, you start to feel stress and you start to become paralyzed by indecision. You think, what have I got myself into? Am I going to survive this? I feel scared. What do you do to optimize the perspire phase of the roller coaster ride, especially if you are paralyzed by fear? Learn an easy 5-step process to assure yourself that you control your emotions and how they're associated with your memories. Number 1, ask yourself, what am I feeling? Number 2, ask yourself, is it really about this experience? Number 3, if not, what is it really about? Number 4, what would I like to feel? And number 5, what needs to change for me to feel the feeling I desire? Phase 2 of this roller coaster ride, fire, happened after I reframed my own fear and actually made a decision about the man's neck. Was it broken or not? I followed the right steps in the right order and made an informed interpretation of normal. Once you decide, then you have to live with the success or failure of your results. You move from the sweaty pits of perspire right into the fire. If you fail, the patient and you both get burned. If you succeed, the patient and you feel super. What a rush I felt when the patient smiled after the removal of the immobilization collar around his neck. I think I felt even better than he did that neither one of us was paralyzed. The rush I felt was the excitement of success. That winning feeling, it's a very strong emotion and can be addicting to susceptible individuals. Likewise, the overwhelming feeling of failure is also a strong emotion. Optimize the fire phase of the roller coaster ride of call by learning to process extreme emotions and to let them go so you're ready to receive what is coming next. Strong emotions, used properly, fill our lives with passion. When they're not processed, they kind of cause an emotional constipation, and you begin to internalize them. Eventually, if you internalize enough strong emotions, you'll develop actual physical symptoms of disease. The keys to processing strong emotions are: associate the strong emotion with the exact event that caused it with the same precision as a photographer. Next, either celebrate or mourn it appropriately. After that, determine if there is any other feeling you would like to associate with the event and acknowledge that as well. Finally, remind yourself that this event is now in the past, so you're open to receive what comes next. What comes next is phase 3 of the roller coaster ride of call. What comes next is the phase 3 of the roller coaster ride of call, the wired phase. After I finished assisting in the care of the man with the neck pain, I went back up to my call room and absolutely could not sleep. I was bright-eyed until dawn and felt awful the next day. You see, night after night of not managing the wired phase leaves doctors tired. Tired leads to irritability and errors, and eventually you may burn out. To optimize the wired phase of the ride, simply and precisely manage your physiology. Number 1, are you setting your intention for the outcome of your nightly experience on call before you leave home? You find whatever your mind seeks. Number 2, are you properly prepared and equipped for this night? You can better control your comfort and keep your systems running smoothly when you plan ahead. Number 3, what are you doing to enhance your awareness of your physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual state? Being able to recognize a suboptimal state of being allows you to make rapid changes. Number 4, do you know how long your sleep cycle is and when to wake yourself up so you feel refreshed? There's a smartphone application for that. Number 5, do you know the critical combination of foods specific? Number 5, do you know the critical combination of foods specific for you that will help you get to sleep quickly and deeply? Become a biohacker. Number 6, are you drinking enough water consistently to keep your body running smoothly? Set a reminder and carry the specific quantity you need to carry you through. Number 7, do you have anchors to create the energy, confidence, and charisma you need in a moment of crisis? Learn how to utilize these sensory cues to recall your best memories and gain instant energy and any other emotional boost you need. Finally, number 8, do you pray to God and consume His Word daily? Develop the habits that will strengthen your spirit. You are more than just a body, and so are your patients. Now, if you're not a doctor, you may think that you're immune to this roller coaster ride. Yet, if you're a student, an entrepreneur, a leader, or even a parent, then you too may have similar roller coaster rides. Have you chained yourself to a smartphone? Do you immerse yourself in hours of highly stimulating entertainment like video games or movies and television series binges? You too are at risk for adrenaline addiction and burnout. You too are at risk for adrenaline addiction and burnout, as well as repetitive stress injury, and I challenge you to transform yourself. You didn't spend all those years becoming who you are with your credentials just to kill yourself, did you? As you read these words and consider that won't work. As you hear these words and consider the roller coaster, you begin to realize that your younger self desired a body you felt. As you hear these words and consider the roller coaster, you begin to realize that your younger self desired a body you feel confident wearing, the time freedom to enjoy your loved ones, the ability to assist your patients with vital living, and a sustainable legacy plan that would allow you and those after you to benefit from the fruits of your creations. Is this where you are or where you're heading on your career path? If not, take the necessary steps to get you back on track immediately. You know, in a few short minutes, I shared 3 strategies that can take you from a perspiring hot mess that can't sleep to the grounded leader you're meant to be. And I challenge you to transform yourself. Imagine what we might create if we spent an hour together using my systematic approach to review your situation. Imagine what might be possible if I assist you and mentor you through your professional transformation. Take out your smartphone and text STAT, S-T-A-T, right now to 678-506-7543 to apply for a free personalized practice or career prescription from me. And you're going to apply for a free personalized practice or career prescription from me and to gain clarity about the ideas I introduced in this episode. I'm the doctor's mentor, here for you and your code black. See, I've been there and I know that you are the one last miracle your patients are hoping for when they enter your practice. So now, here you've seen, wait, I need to do that last line one more time because I didn't give myself a break to edit properly. See, I've been there, and I know that you are the one last miracle your patients are hoping for when they enter your practice. Now you've seen how easy it is to create video and audio content in the comfort of your home. No excuses, no fancy cameras. You can do this too. Can't wait to see what you create. I'm Lori Barr, the doctor's mentor. One idea is all it takes to change your world.